Due to the inadequacy of state funding for the police and other security agencies, they regularly fall on donations from individuals, businesses and other groups to support the operations. These charitable organizations and individuals usually present office and residential accommodation as well as vehicles to the police. According to some security observers, the practice is at odds with global security norms. Yet the Interior Minister, Ambrose Derry, thinks otherwise. He maintained that everyone must contribute to maintaining security.
What we have is that people are talking to the police, they're talking to immigration, they're talking to the army and other things. And I think that that's a welcome improvement. And I would like to, but for sure, I want to tell you that the Ghana police would not be compromised by the contributions. And I think that we also have to understand that it's not just that the police service improved its activities and its professionalism, but it's also more alive now to bring into book those individual police officers who don't perform up to standard and who are involved in crime.
His argument was supported by security analysts Dr. Adam Bona and Adib Sani, who emphasized that public help for the police cannot be shrugged off for anything.
I'm yet to come across anyone who donated something to the Ghana police in return for favors. If you take, for instance, the Lakeside Estates developers, they have built 2 police stations, and you can go to other real estate developers who have done similar things, and out of that they did bad things and the police looked elsewhere.
I see nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with individuals who are endowed enough in supporting the police. It doesn't take away the function of the police as enshrined in the Police Service Act. It is their responsibility to make sure that crime is kept, criminals are arrested, and this shouldn't in any way compromise the work of the police.
A governance specialist, Professor Bafo Agyemang-Duah, however, disagrees with this viewpoint.
I think this practice should be stopped. You see, when your security agency that is expected to be neutral and firm in the enforcement of laws are giving such donations, there's a high probability of them being compromised when it comes to a time when they have to take strong measures against wrongdoers. Suppose a businessman, a wealthy businessman, develops a habit of donating either vehicles or bicycles or whatever to the police, and this businessman has an infraction with the law. How would you expect the police to be firm in dealing with such a businessman? So I strongly believe that we should isolate our security agencies, especially the police, from such public donations.
He contends that the state cannot continue to entrust citizens with maintaining security while expecting them to act impartially in all situations.
So I think our priority should be to protect our borders, to protect citizens, and to protect us from criminals and all. And of course, to protect the public purse, which means that when people violate any of these rules and regulations, the agencies that have the power, the mandate to enforce these laws are able to fully enforce them. So for me, it should be the state's prime responsibility to provide for the needs of the security sectors, and let us isolate this sector from the public appeals and all.
Professor Agyemang-Duah urged the state to give security agencies top priority in order to stop treating them like perpetual beggars.